It's not much of a secret that the job market is terrible right now. Not to mention the fact that AI is coming into the picture as well. It's getting quite competitive out there, and it's getting harder and harder to stand out in this competitive environment. So let's talk about how to land a solid job right now. The first thing I wanted to say was that GPAs are only enough to get you through the door. I wouldn't spend so much time stressing about your grades. It's fine if you get B's here and there. It's fine if you aren't getting perfect A's all the time. It's okay. What really matters is ultimately what sort of value you would bring as an engineer with your soft skills and your technical skills. When a recruiter is looking to recruit, they are looking to solve their problems. That is essentially all they're going for. And when you're putting yourself out there, you need to put yourself out there in such a manner that it doesn't really matter what you did in school. What really matters is how you're going to help. That's when you demonstrate your technical depth. Now, the first thing to remember is that the interview is a two-way street. One rule of thumb I like to really emphasize is that you need to be asking the interviewer more questions than they are asking you. They're going to tell you what their needs are. And you, as the interviewer, are going to offer up a solution to those needs. You're going to show them, hey, I can solve these problems that you're having. And that's where and how you're going to demonstrate your technical depth. Make sure you are serving up your technical skills on a silver platter. If you're very good at circuit design, make sure that you are showing that you are good at circuit design. If you really like to do structural analyses, show the recruiter that you really like to do structural analyses. Take them a level deeper into how you are good at that particular thing. You can add another layer to that, saying that you're good at doing analyses on circuits using PSpice or Altium. You got background in designing PCBs, or you're good at replicating second or third order circuits in MATLAB. These things are what a recruiter wants to know when they're trying to take you on. What do you have that can stand out? Ask yourself this and make it a linchpin of your resume. Now, the third point and the most important point is to demonstrate systems thinking. This is one of the key aspects of the engineering industry. Oftentimes, when you go into an industry, you are working on a smaller piece of a much larger puzzle. Now, being able to think in systems is a major plus point for hitting the ground running, and it's also a really good plus point for leadership opportunities as well. Big recruiting companies aren't exactly broke, but when they're investing resources into bringing on a new hire, they're looking to minimize the amount of time that they're spending onboarding that new hire. So there's an element of rapid progression that a lot of these companies are starting to look for right now. And you can achieve that by demonstrating that you're able to think in systems. You're able to prove that you can be a systems engineer. This means a couple of things. One, you can tailor your resume by asking yourself, what sort of interfaces is this industry in particular dealing with? Let's say you're applying to be in a launch vehicle company. What exactly are these interfaces that you're dealing with if you say you are coming in to work as a mechanical structural engineer? You're going to be interfacing with the strength team, you're going to be interfacing with the environmental team, and you're going to be interfacing with the electrical harnessing team, so on and so forth. If you sit down and think about how these interfaces play out, you can tailor your resume accordingly. And when you demonstrate that you're able to play nice with a lot of the other engineers, it shows that you will hit the ground running when you start your role. And then you take a step further when you're interviewing. You're going to ask questions like, how does X play nice with Y in the final product? What sort of bottlenecks are you seeing in your development stream? What aspect of the life cycle are you working on? Is this a development project or is this a sustainment project? Oftentimes, when a recruiter is looking to hire, they are looking to fill a very particular gap that they're looking to address on their today. All right, the next point here is on your resume and in your interview, show what you've accomplished. There's a lot of resumes out there, and a lot of interviewers fall into this trap of saying, I worked on so-and-so, I understand so-and-so. But what you really want to prove is what you gained from those opportunities or what you accomplished in those opportunities. You didn't work on a project in school. You did a project in school. You accomplished a project in school. You built an analog to digital converter circuit. You did just work on it. Things like that, break them out, Make them aware that these are accomplishments. Don't undersell what you've done. Also, needless to say, don't lie about it, because it's pretty easy to figure out when someone is BSing on a resume. All right, next thing here, build out your soft skills, your communication skills, your time management skills, and your leadership skills are 3 major things recruiters are going to be looking for. And it's not just about getting a job through the lens of a recruiter. It's also something that will help you to be more diligent. The more diligent you are, the more confident you are in your abilities and your soft skills, the better you'll feel going into this. When you're going into an interview, if you can communicate in a very targeted way, if you can show that you are someone that is there to solve their problems, you'll be a lot more desirable to the recruiters. All right, and the last point I'll make here is networking. Networking is so important. It's very important to surround yourself with people in the industry, or people that you aspire to be more like, or even people that are going in the same direction you are. When you insert yourself in the ecosystem, you will be a lot more approachable. For this reason, I recommend everyone makes a LinkedIn account. And I also recommend that you just try and go to events and make more friends. Honestly, just make more friends. In doing this, you are putting yourself out there more, and it's not unheard of for recruiters to reach out to you. That is a very big market. Companies will pay a lot of money for recruiters to go search out for candidates. The number of LinkedIn DMs that are going out every day, they are looking to hire. And that's it, guys. If you follow these tips, you will land a high-paying role. It'll take a while. It'll take work, but you can do it. Despite how difficult things are in the market right now, you can do it. And if this is something that you need help with, this is all per my Elite Engineer Blueprint. Join the waitlist now in the link below, and you'll be notified when enrollment starts. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Hit the thumbs up button if you got something from this, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And leave me a comment below if there are topics that you would like to see me cover. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one.